Alright guys, Sawyer here. Today we have an unboxing video, kind of like the one I did last week. This is going to be a random box of comics I ordered from Amazon. We're going to open it up, see what we get. I'm going to keep my expectations low, just like I did last video, because, honestly, truly, it's not really meant to be anything awesome here. Just because it's meant to be kind of like it's almost like a dollar. It's almost like going through a dollar bin. It's not really meant to find anything awesome. Sometimes, every once in a while, you do, but you're not usually trying to. You're not usually going to. Um, And the description on the box said it was all DC books, but we'll see that a lot of times that the descriptions are kind of misleading. So there could be some Marvel and other stuff mixed in here, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the notion that it's all DC books in here. Um, as you can see, it comes in this big ass fucking bag. Yeah, and then it also came, and then that came inside of an Amazon box, kind of like just your generic, Amazon Prime box. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. See if we get anything cool. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the last one I ordered. It was totally past my expectations of what I was expecting. Because usually when I order these, I'm kind of expecting, like all 90s, 2000 books. I'm not really expecting anything from Bronze Age or anything, and I'm also not really expecting anything like overly awesome. But last time I did get a couple of Bronze Age books, and I was kind of pleasantly surprised. I got a Punisher book that I was happy with, and I got like I got a Deadman issue that I was actually really happy with because I like that character, and that's something you just don't see every day. And it's a Deadman issue. So anyway, let's get into it. And a lot of these they're not bagged and board. At least the last time, most of them bagged and board, but it's not really an issue. First up, we have Zatanna. Oh shit! We have Zatanna number 8. I didn't even know she had a comic. I knew she had a comic at some point. It's kind of a cool cover. It's a bunch of toys and shit coming alive. That's kind of interesting. Mm. Let's see. Next up, we have Batman and Legend of the Dark Knight. That's a pretty cool cover. Who is he fighting on this cover? Is that that must be some character. I don't know. I thought it was Black Panther at first, but no, this is some Flavor of the Week villain. But yeah, pretty cool little cover. I like the underwater aspect. Let's see. Then we have Starman number 0. This is actually pretty cool. I love this. I actually love this title. This is awesome. If you guys read Starman, it's a really good book. You should really try it out. Probably one of the best things to come out of DC during I guess the 90s. Yeah, during 1994, it was probably the best thing, man. It's kind of a legacy comic. Cause the original Starman's an old Golden Age character, and this comic's kind of about his son taking up the mantle. And his son, his son doesn't want the mantle. It just kind of falls into his lap because his brother. It's interesting because his brother's the one that actually always wanted to be Starman. So his brother's the one who becomes Starman, but he gets killed in his first mission against this villain. And Jack, the younger son, kind of has to take the mantle partly out of revenge, partly out of self-preservation. It's a very interesting series. I really like the direction they went with it. They really kind of made Jack Knight to be this kind of Jack Knight is he's very relatable, very reluctant hero. He never really wants to be in any of these situations, but he's just too good of a guy to let it go unnoticed. And he's also got an interesting personality. He's kind of like a beatnik kind of dude, and he's got like very much of a hipster vibe going on. Kind of a little bit before the hipster thing was really a thing. So it's kind of interesting. And of course the art's awesome, and the concepts are cool. I mean, look at this panel. That is a cool panel, guys. The original, his brother, it's like a big monologue of his brother talking about how he wants to be a hero and all this, and then he gets shot and just falls to his death. It's pretty gripping shit, man. Okay, and then next up we have Hitman number 3. I don't really know anything about Hitman. I just know he's like a popular. I just know he was a popular character during this time, and that he's kind of like a Punisher type character. I think like he's just like like a vigilante dude. And I see that it looks like it's written by the same guy that I forget his name, but the guy the guy that made Punisher pretty popular during the Max years. So I don't know. Never really got into that title really. I'm sure. Then we see. Next up we have The JLA number 125. Pretty cool cover. Green Arrow about to kill Batman. We all know that's not going to happen. We all know Batman is about to break out and just beat all his ass. But it's a cool cover nonetheless. Let's see. Next up, we have, let's see, what is this? The Adventures of Superman, number 532. Pretty cool on the water cover. What are they fighting Staryu? Or not Staryu, Starro? It's funny how that one little difference in the name can make such a big difference. One's a Pokemon, one's a DC Comics villain. Let's see. Yeah, so far all these books have been pretty modern, which is kind of what I would normally expect, but last time that wasn't really the case as much. But anyway, Aquaman number 25, another pretty cool cover actually. I mean, I'm saying that a lot, but a lot of these covers are kind of cool to me. I just like how he's like kind of going into the screen a little bit. That's cool. And then we have Batman Detective Comics Legacy Part 6. Not as cool of a cover, but still kind of a cool cover. I like how I don't know, it's a Bane cover. You can't really go wrong with Bane's cover. Okay, so we got that. Then we got Thunder Comics, or no, not Thunder, Agents of Thunder, number 4. I didn't even know DC owned the rights to these guys. Did DC always own the rights to these guys? So I thought this was originally like a different company. But I don't know. DC buys a lot of companies, so. But yeah, Thunder Agents, or Agents of Thunder, or whatever, is a basically it's like an old school '60s comic that was about a bunch of. I really don't know that much about it. I just know it's an old ass title that was kind of hard. It's kind of rare, and a lot of the characters are like different, are like agents with different powers or something like that. I really don't know that much about it, honestly. Oh, cool! We got to a couple older books all of a sudden. That's cool. And we have Batman: The Outsiders versus the Masters of Disaster. It's kind of funny. That's pretty cool. It actually looks like it's good shape too. Yeah, number 10, pretty good shape. It does have a little. Oh, it has a little ding on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little ding at the top. Cool cover. Black Lightning about to be sacrificed or some shit. Yeah, pretty cool cover. That's actually kind of pleasant find. And this next one, it's funny because this next one is actually one that oh, this is funny. I actually bought this. I haven't even got it in yet, but I actually bought this as part of a predetermined lot that I got from Nucadia the other day because I was going through Nucadia's dollar bin per se, like their dollar section, and I was just grabbing books. And this is one of the books I grabbed because I like the cover and I like the character. I didn't realize I was going to get it in a random lot like a couple days later, but it's kind of the thing about random lots. It's kind of the same thing when you play Magic the Gathering and you're buying booster packs, and you might trade for a really expensive card, and then you open a booster pack a week later and you get the same card, and it's like, ooh, I got a cool card, but it's like I already have one of these. I just went out of my way to get one, But anyway. Vigilante number 33. I just like the cover. I really just like the cover. It's just a cool cover. I like Vigilante. He's a cool character. Good old Adrian Chase, the actual Adrian Chase, Vigilante from the comic books. Let's see. Then we have The Flash number 8. This is DC Rebirth. This is actually a very new book, if I'm not mistaken, like this year or last year. So yeah, very cool cover. What is this? Teen Titans number 2, annual. Pretty interesting. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of the cover because I'm really not a fan of his art style, but it's okay. I don't even know who half these characters are. Is that supposed to be Bumblebee down there? Black chick. And then we got, of course we got Chameleon Boy. It's Robin, but I'm not sure who anybody else is. I mean, I'm assuming that's Raven at the top with some kind of new costume. I'm assuming that's Wonder Girl up there, and then I don't know who the guy back there is. That's supposed to be some kind of male version of Terra. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because it looks like he's using geomancy powers or whatever. Geomancy meaning earth powers. Then we have Valor, number 21. This is I think this is a mono. Oh, I don't even know who Valor is. There's a comic book about Monel, because that looks like Monel on the cover, honestly. But anyway, that's an issue of Valor. And then we have Starman number 43. This is a different Starman, because there's like 3 different titles of Starman over the years. This is the other Starman. He's fighting Lobo, so that's kind of cool. Fighting Lobo in the Eclipse, though. He seems like he's a little out of his depth in this issue, actually, because I don't think Starman was really all that powerful. So. Okay, this is the first non-DC book. It's kind of shoehorned in here. This is the Walking Dead number 163. Now you can tell they pretty much just shoehorned this in there because it's a 25. It cost them 25 cents, and they just threw it in there to kind of like add to the count because it's supposed to be 25 books. So I'm kind of a little cheesed about that, but not really because I do like Walking Dead, and this is a cool issue. But now I have like 3 copies of this shit. That's the only reason I'm kind of cheesed. Yeah, like it probably whoever makes these packages probably bought like 30 copies of that shit for like what, $10 or something, and then just put them in their packages. Anyway, let's see, what is this? Next up we have Justice League. Justice League Elite number 7. Pretty cool little cover with Ollie, and I guess that's supposed to be Black Canary. They're undercover. Are they undercover as villains? That's kind of cool. Then we have, let's see. We have the Adventures of Superman number 624. The World with the Mr. Majestic. I don't know who Mr. Majestic is, but he looks a lot like Superman. As he probably is Superman with a brainwashed or some shit. Then next up we have number 37 of Icon. This is a Milestone Comics. It says Icon in the 20s, so I don't know if he's like time traveling or if it's like a reimagining or he's actually a character that lived in the 20s. I don't really know anything about this character. He could actually be really old and had lived in the 20s. I don't know, but it is kind of an interesting cover. Okay. Then we have number 1 of The Demon. This is part of a miniseries. Pretty cool cover. Let's see. Okay, let's look at that. We're kind of getting close to the end of this. I've only got maybe 5 books left. So, okay. Let's see. Then we have the New Titans number 87. Kind of cool cover. I don't know who any of these characters are actually. I don't know who that woman is or who the little demon kid is, but it's a cool cover, I guess. Yo, got some ass. I'm just kidding. Then we have, this is another book I actually own. I actually own this in my collection. Legion of Superheroes number 43. Some boy getting beat down, but I forget her name, but she was a character that was like on their team that they thought was an ally of theirs. And then she ended up turning out to be like a manhunter, like an android. It was a cool little storyline for a while. I remember that. We have another Starman issue, Starman number 34. I guess featuring Batman, or the shadow of Batman anyway. That's good. Let's see. Then we have Azrael number 23. Kind of just a generic 90s cover or whatever. This is pretty cool. We have Teen Titans Spotlight on Jericho. Jericho being Slade Wilson's son, Deathstroke's son. It's kind of weird because in Arrow, he has 2 kids, and neither one of them are actually Jericho, as far as I'm aware. Unless Jericho has a different name, like unless his actual name is like Kane or whatever. But yeah, as far in the comic books, Jericho was his son that joined the Teen Titans to fight against Deathstroke, and he had like, if I remember right, he was mute, but he had the ability to like possess people or some shit like that. He had some kind of power where he could like take over people's minds or possess them or whatever, some shit like that. Okay, I don't even know what the hell this is. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. It's like an Almond. It's like an old 19 Golden Age style cover. Oh, this is Milestone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even heard. I hate the art and the art. The art is just god awful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. But anyway, that is the lot, guys. I'm not gonna lie, not quite as impressed with this one as I was the last one, but that's, like I said, I was keeping my expectations low. I don't really expect a lot out of these, but I don't know. I guess I was kind of hoping for a few more like Bronze Age era books, and I got one or two. It was fine. But yeah, really and truly, these are just to kind of add to my honestly, truly, the point of buying these is just really to add to my dollar bins when I go out into the trade shows. Because dollar bin stuff is basically what I mean. You can have. It's good to have keys on you, obviously. It's good to have high value books on you, obviously, when you go to these shows. But a lot of what you sell ends up being dollar books. Because that's what people want. People are out those things for bargains. They're looking for bargains. So, a lot of times they're looking at dollar books. So, yeah, that's the only reason why I bought it. Well, that's the only reason why I bought these things, so I can kind of fill those back up and have a variety of stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and see you guys later.